Hey Hellbent, how are you? You're not tired, that's so good to hear. How have you been doing? I didn't even know you were a mod in Coco's stream. Saw that the first time. When... I'm good today, I'm good. Yeah, I know, but I never saw you in his channel, so I didn't know. I'm a mod there too, by the way, but only because no one was online when he was streaming and he wanted someone to do shoutouts. So he emergency modded me. How's your story coming along? How did your writing stream go? Ah, cool. Say hi to him. Is he streaming? Because, like... Is he still streaming? Because I was in his thing yesterday. He fell asleep. Okay. That's good. Awesome. A geography game. Oh, I forgot to do something. Nothing critical. I just wanted to prolong the poll for one more day, and I'll do that right away. Cause then it's done. Otherwise I forget, you know? Okay, it's the 25th and we'll set it to the 26th. All right, it's prolonged. Nice. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. I could never do that. I'm very bad at stuff like that because I think I haven't been to too many places on this earth. Hey Dwight, how are you? Yeah, that's amazing for Twitch. You're so right about that. Now I'm excited about a geography game. Who thought that would happen? No, really cool idea by the game designers, right? I'm good too. Why are you out of tea? Yeah, that's a very important question. No, Are you a person who can't survive without tea? Because like I'm pretty much the same with coffee. How is the geography game called? Because next time I see you playing it, I will probably join. It sounds really, really fun. Bonus channel points. Oh, you do channel points. I don't do these because I have nothing I could trade the people for. Because my pictures take so damn long. Hey Saber, how are you? Okay. Do you drink like real tea or a herbal infusion? Also, I need to apologize right away. I know it's not my fault, but still. For weird noises from outside. It's Father's Day in Germany today. Which means all kinds of like male citizens are getting drunk and driving around in, yeah, tiny vehicles with music boxes attached to them. GeoGuessr. I can memorize that. Thank you. Oh, chai is awesome. They have this fantastic brand. I don't know if you guys have it here, which is called Yogi Tea. Usually I'm very skeptical of names like that, but Yogi Tea is real good. They even have like they have one chai that's called Jamaica, and that's so delicious. Sadly, it's very expensive as well. You're going to school? Awesome 4-day weekend. Sounds great. They exist here. Do you like them too? Or is that just me? I love the Jamaica, the tea that tastes like Jamaica. I like that one. Alright, just to explain, I'm just bringing in some more highlights on the fur. So so it appears whiter. Yeah, I know Dwaikish. Both packages of that tea I had in my life were gifts, and I really enjoyed them. They are very expensive. Yeah, that happens if you have dogs, right? I wanted to show you a picture of my cat today because I took a few good ones, but I forgot to upload it, and it's on... I don't have the USB stick here, it's somewhere else. Hey Razor, how are you today? Your puppy! Did you ever show your puppy here? That's cool. That's cool to hear. Razor, do you have Father's Day today too in Latvia? Or is that just a German thing? I know I could bring up Wikipedia and read it, but I didn't. Razor, could you do me a favor today and just repost the poll like over and over again, like once every half hour or so? Not exactly just when you think of it, just type the command so we get I prolonged the poll a bit for today, and so we get a few more votes on that. Too cute. Show her here if you ever decide to make her public. What is she? You have a Yorkshire Terrier Schnauzer. I bet that's a very, very stubborn dog. And pretty cute too. You can show your picture here too if you like, Saber. All right. It's not popular with you. Why not? It's an excuse to drink. Usually people take that opportunity, you know. I just thought it's a lot of terrier in one dog. I'm so glad my dad is not, absolutely not into Father's Day. He never was, and that's quite cool for me. A mix of Shih Tzu and Yorkie. What? That's looking quite special, probably. I can't imagine. So smart, that's cool. My mom has a West Highland Terrier. She's crazy smart too. Okay, but Razor, I'll say that. Father's Day is not popular in my family either, but I still hear all the other idiots. So if it was really popular in Latvia, you probably would have heard something. Okay. I had one very, very hilarious Father's Day though. Like, usually I was a teenager, like 14, 15 at that time, and I still went to like horseback riding once a week. And we would always go outdoors with the horses, do like hikes basically with them. And one Father's Day we went out again and met like in the deepest forest, really, like horror movie deep forest. We saw some guys on a crossing of a forest way, two forest ways, and they were barbecuing like sausages, like Germans do, and offered us some because they had some left over. So we unmounted, had a bit of barbecue with them, and one of the guys was all the time looking at our horses and like with a such a loving expression that my the owner said to him, "Do you want to take a ride? This one is very nice, very gentle. Nothing will happen." And he was like, yeah, please, yeah, please. And he got on, went in a circle, and then the horse galloped away like crazy. And the dude was drunk. I don't know how he managed to hold on to that, but he did, and we went after him with the other horses and chased him through the forest. That was really, really funny. I know it's not the most exciting story in the world, but yeah. Okay. No, you don't need permission here. Just think. I'm so glad we don't need permission, by the way. That's so cool. Oh, that's a good photo, Saber. Really cool. It has some warmth to it. A lot of warmth. And how is its name? Is it male or female? It looks... Your dog looks very, very cute anyways. Yeah, totally. Brag on. Brag on, Hellbent. Yeah, right, Daikish? That's what I think. Sophie, very nice name. Sophie means wisdom. In case someone didn't know. Where's my thing? You know, order is a wonderful thing if you can keep it. Okay, let's get it off with this probably. Hey Coco, how are you? So glad to see you. Awesome, Hellbent, you're getting a Coco original. That's an honor, certainly. I know he doesn't like to part with his pieces. Now I want to know his real name. Hey, BSW, how are you today? Yeah, like I'm so stupid, and like that I couldn't stream yesterday is like the a perfect example of my own stupidity, because I can tell you the story. It's not very exciting, but it's still like incredibly stupid. Oh yeah, do you have a picture? Did you progress nicely with your surrealistic piece? He stalks you. Hey Peace Spirit, how are you doing? Alright. So, 2 days ago in the morning, I decided to make a smoothie. So I cut an apple and cut right into my thumb. You know, this area, I cut all through that. And I was looking at that and was like, oh, it's a tiny cut. No need to tend it, right? It wasn't a tiny cut. If you like flip it open, you can see white stuff, and it was bleeding like crazy too. But I still like, I literally, and that's so stupid, I folded a tissue and then put some of this Scotch tape around that, because I couldn't find band-aids immediately, and I was like unnerved and stuff. Yeah. So all day, I even streamed that day, I had this tissue with masking tape around my thumb and didn't tend the wound. I didn't even clean it. So in the evening, when I went up like to my boyfriend and he saw that I had a tissue around my thumb, he's like, what's that? And I said, I cut myself. And he said, is it deep? And I was like, nah. And he was like, show me. And he looked at it like I was crazy and said, okay, this really needs to be tended. And I was still like in a NAS mood of way, and he said, yeah, okay, I'll just disinfect it with this stuff, put some disinfectant on there, and that's when it started to bite. I was actually, like, I didn't say anything because I didn't think the pain was bad, but I blacked out almost immediately. Like, I fainted on the spot, fell down to the floor, and was all out for the night, and the following day I was feeling weak. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't tend your wounds immediately. You will probably faint. like a stupid princess that sees a mouse. I was like, oh. Okay. Take your wounds seriously, tend them. Alright, let me see what I missed through my rambling. Awesome, what a chicks coming rate. I saw the sketch on your stream yesterday, but it wasn't finished. I left about the time when you decided to add a surreal forest into that with glowing mushrooms. And you can send it if you like. Ah. The armrest, okay. I hope you are going to be alright and can replace it. Still the armrest. Oh, I didn't cut myself like on purpose. It was just during cutting an apple. I'm okay. I'm okay. Hey Race Worker, how are you doing? Yeah, I get it, BSW. I'm very lucky that my car looks so crappy that no one would ever break into it, and like all they could steal from my car would be like garbage that I haven't thrown away yet, and a lot of self-burned CDs, yeah. Not even an armrest to take. Thank you, Race Worker. You haven't seen my car, it's not glorious. It's absolutely like the opposite of glorious. It's not glorious. A Klingon wouldn't ride it into battle. Hey, Green Bakers, how are you? BSW, how much will the repairs be for you and your guy? You know what, Razor? You could even drive that car like any child can drive a Smart. It's I can't drive real cars, for example, because I don't know anything else. I can't drive with like not an automatic car. It's infuriating. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Taping it on again, that's exactly what I would do. That's true, Daikish. Hey Amalkar, how are you doing today? What was I doing? Coco, you still there? Dude, I'm not a good driver or passionate about cars, but I'm very, very thankful that my parents made me get a license. Really, really, really grateful. Because otherwise I wouldn't even be able to do like grocery shopping in under 3 hours. Because there's nothing. Coco, what about tomorrow? Like I won't even be able to work tomorrow because the cut is so deep and I can't run around with like electrolyte running into it, and it's a bad idea. That could be true, BSW, you know. You know, the kind of people that take really nonsensical stuff from hotels when they stay there and are dissatisfied with the stuff there, and then they just start taking stuff out of revenge. It could be like that. Oh, how are you doing without vaping? Let me know. You're painting at the same time while we D&D, but you're not at class while we play, right? I have carbon paper, you know, Race Worker. I haven't used it in ages, but I can't trace that. If you let me know very early, I can get a high resolution photo taken and make you a print, if that would be desirable, but I haven't the slightest clue about prices on prints because I usually don't do that. But if you really want, please contact me. You don't get addicted to stuff. Okay, that's great. Okay. Racewaker, you're totally right about that, but that's the best I could offer you. Oh, I wanted to ask you guys. A dude wrote me from a tiny German publisher wrote me again. I did some work for him a few years back, and it was really fun because he's such an agreeable guy. And it's gonna be tiny drawings of Jack Russell dogs learning something, because that's what the book is about. Would you be into watching that on stream in case I get the commission? Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Coco. Hellbent, some people, I have seen that before from Carson. He got commissioned by a girl streamer who commissioned a lot of artists and got art of herself from different perspectives, so to speak. That's pretty cool, but yeah. Expensive as well. Oh, you wanna, that's so cool. Coco, just let me know. Just let me know when you start. I'll try to. I think Bardic is the weakest link in time-wise right now. Maybe we should just make it depend on her. Yeah, Carson is awesome. Such a calm dude and also really cool teacher. I've been in one of his like paint-alongs and it's been amazing. He had really good exercises for his followers to do. Thanks for shouting out Bardic and Carson. I mean, everyone here knows Carson. He's just very cool guy who does inks. Very professionally. I'm actually not sure what Bardic does. Can anyone tell me? I just know she streams. Judging from we were on Hangouts together, she's really nice. I just don't know what she does. Ah, no. Not that I know of. Coco. You would like to see cows. That's cool. I like cows. She does costumes and trying out gouache. That's cool. I never tried gouache. Who's way to cuff? Why don't I know him yet? Thank you, JP J Plasmid. Thank you. Let me know if any of you have any questions, by the way. Way to cover. Seems like I need to follow him. He probably streams. Thank you so much for the follow, Jay. Seems to stream at a time when I'm not here. All right. Doesn't he want to help you? No, but we can think of one. I know, if I was a druid tomorrow, I could... no, I couldn't, it's too high level. But I get such a... If I become a tree druid, I would get such a cool ability, utility-wise, where I go into a tree and can spawn into another tree like 500 yards, is it? Away? And just have vision, you know? If I could do that, I would look for it. No, I think it's probably... I mean, we should defeat the owlbear, and then I will shield you, and then you go out looking for him probably in stealth and try to locate him while Timo and I try to fight stuff. Don't worry, Razor. I just... is there any command like follow someone? Can you do that like in the chat to follow someone? Because I can't load another Twitch page right now. Oh, you think so? Race worker. No, if you really want your sword back, we can try to make it work. Hey Skaldum, how are you today? I forgot to write you back. Sorry, totally forgot. Alright, let me just read up on the last message so I can... Asgeldum, are you comfortable talking about that stuff publicly, so to speak, or would you prefer it to be private? Ah, okay, okay. Okay, Skaldum. Okay. will get your sword back. I will try. Or do you think like Nick took it away from you forever? Thank you so much for the house screen makers. Thank you. There is a small chance, okay. We will get that sword back. Yes, I do, race worker. Yes, I do. Right, you were an army guy. I remember. Let me just do a little bit of advertisement for Hellbent, because he told me a very amazing thing. He's currently playing with his follower a really cool geography game where you, with Google Maps, you get a random site and have to guess where it is. What was it called? GeoGuessr, I think. And yeah, he's doing that right now on his streams, apart from writing and playing other games. So give him a follow if you like. He's a very awesome dude. Maybe he'll even read something here one day. Gazebi, thank you so much for the follow. And also give a follow to Silicon Bleach. He's just amazing. He's an incredible artist. And he's also like, we're in a Dungeons and Dragons group together, and we'll probably game again on Friday, I hope. And then there's also BSW, who does tailoring, painting and gaming on her stream. She's a very pretty blue-haired girl. Give her a follow as well. Amazing person. Who cares, Hellbent? Who cares? By the way, I think my voice is terrible as well, but other people don't think that, and I think with you it's probably the same, because Razor says it's a very good voice. Hey Nola, how are you doing? Sure. In case we didn't, I think we shouted him out already, but we can shout him out again if you like. Okay guys, I almost forgot again. Razor, you should like not forget either. Just kidding. Please, in case you haven't yet, this is the really the last day to vote on a very important matter, which is Twitch paints. Yeah. Please, if you haven't yet, go to that blog of mine and take part in the poll. That would be amazing of you guys. Thank you. Coco, it's okay for a while. I think me fainting yesterday also had to do with my ridiculous sleep schedule, which is far better than yours, by the way, but still not good. Yeah. The day definitely has too few hours. What? When did I burn you? You're sleeping, not enough. That's not a burn, that's just the truth. Take it from someone who's older than you. Yeah, I'm older. I think. You could be right about that, but they are pretty bright in the reference. Almost like a steely baby blue. Everyone is old here. If you're 1,000 years old, I'm 1,000,000 years old. I can top that. Check out the reference if you like race worker. But I guess we could make them a bit more dramatic by going for more contrast. Ah, that's not good. This needs to be blended. Right, Jay? I think so too. Thank you, Nola. Yeah, okay, you won, Hellbent. You know, this is too harsh. But that's okay. And what happened? I did pictures like that, it's really fun. Also, Coco, have you ever done an abstract And I mean a real abstract piece, not like a let's say micro-naturalistic piece where you have elements of naturalism in a surrealistic context. I mean like a full-on, nothing can be distinguished abstract painting. So what did Father Time say to that? You disagree with her, okay. Yeah, Amy has beautiful eyes. It's hard to make them not beautiful. Oh, in case anyone doesn't know, this is Amy Zinn. She's a, I'd say well-known female Twitch streamer. She does games. Like yesterday I watched her play World of Warcraft. And she also does shooters and stuff. Really awesome girl. You're doing the underpainting in oils, Coco? Like for render paintings, I occasionally like to use acrylics, especially if I go for colorful underpaintings. I almost always use acrylics because oils are amazing, but they take time to dry, and that also means that I can't go for a watered down, not watered, turpentined down first layer. I can show you a picture in that manner, because maybe you will see it then. Mm-hmm. I thought you had mushrooms. Yeah, it will be interesting, definitely. And hard. I'm really excited to see how you pull that off. It's really hard to pull off. Now that you say that. Gibbles Nibbles, thank you so much for the host. Thank you. Maybe fireflies. Yeah, but they have a very limited light source. Have you ever seen a non-glowing firefly close up? Oh, I'll explain that to you, Nuala. Very gladly so, because it's an important question. So there are different methods of mixing skin colors. For a absolute beginner, I would recommend getting burnt sienna and yellow ochre and titanium white, and also burnt umber for the shadows later. But that should get you all set. And from white and yellow ochre and burnt sienna, you can get a pretty awesome skin tone. This time, however, I use pre-mixed, like my pre-mixed skin tone, which is made from cerulean blue, cadmium yellow bright, and cadmium red bright, and titanium white. You have to mix for a while. Usually when you mix skin color, you end up with an outrageous amount of skin color in the end because it takes so long to get right. Just, I sometimes even do this when I mix skin color, like you would do with makeup. Like I put it on there and see how far it is away and if I'm satisfied with it. Good question, I have no clue. Maybe also a bottle of fireflies along with that. So what I did here to brighten the skin color, you can see it in her face very well, these areas. I'm sorry, I can't use my thumb right now. Here, here, here. That's an orange I mixed from cadmium yellow bright and cadmium red too, right? And mix them to an orange and then mix them with a lot of this medium. Thank you, Jibble. All right, go for the second hand, I guess. Yeah, we don't have many of them here either. They're more like in the south of Germany. Nola, do you have any further questions? Because also I want to add, you can use very, let's say, a lot of unreal colors to do shadings and highlights if you feel like it, to go for like an expressionistic thing, if you're into that. Like I could have made the shadings here with cerulean blue too, because it's already in the skin color, it will look good. That's so cool. Hey Brian, how are you doing? $54 for fluorescent algae. Here. I'm good today, Brian. Far better than yesterday. You know, there's a certain stuff, like certain glues that are where you can use the blue light effect. I also have a special acrylic paint to Who that can do that. I don't know how that is called. Welcome back, BSW. Not glow in the dark, it's only under blue light. That's the only reason why I have a blue light flashlight, however that is called. BSW, just try to relax here a bit, and I hope the stuff with your cow works out. I know it sucks, it's stupid. Blue light, okay. Cool. Dimman man, I haven't seen you in ages. How was your trip? MBSW, yeah, I totally get that. I would be mad as well if someone broke into my shoddy car and stole the armrest. It's not something you wish for. BSW, when are you doing your next campaign thing? Alright, Hellbent, thank you so much for hanging and talking a bit. That was very pleasant. Thank you so much. And I'll see if I can join your stream soon. That geo guessing game sounds really awesome. You know what you could do? You could get one of these bluish or greenish LED Christmas lights. They have not the biggest glow in the world, which is good because it's closer to fireflies and stuff like that. And then use them as a reference. You can, for example, take a photo of that without, oh, it's so hard to explain. So the glow comes out more. I don't know how to explain that. I'm very bad at photographing. Okay, okay. That's cool. Let me know on Sunday how it went. That's true. Jade Vala, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. See you later, Coco. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know what Baldik says about tomorrow. Alright, I'll try, Coco. Demand man, such a busy farmer. So you're having fish yesterday, today, and tomorrow, I guess. I could never go fishing, actually. Like, you have to hit the fish to kill them, right? They don't die on their own. That's so awesome, Demand Man. Like, if you like, you can show a picture of that clock here. I would find that interesting. You do? I didn't know you went fishing. That's so funny. All right. Ah, you did not keep them. Okay. So also catch and release. That sounds awesome. Hey, Optic Ghostman, how are you doing? Sounds very cool, the man. That you can do stuff like that. Really cool. Fish lake, cool. Is that the truth? Just 2 items on a thing? Menu? I like that someone very smart in America named a toad mountain chicken. That just doesn't make any sense for me. Vasilius, thank you so much for the host, in case you're already here. Nah, it isn't. I think. I mean, you Americans would think it's near, like everything in Germany is near, but for me it isn't. Hey Vasilius, how are you today? Thank you so much for the host. Alright, alright. Let me just go over Amy's eyes again. To make them a tiny bit more dramatic. So I will mix a dark blue first from Burnt Umber and Cerulean Blue. And we go from there. Also let me know what you think on the eyes. I can still brighten them again if that's not it, basically. If Amy was here, I would ask her, like, personally, of course. But she's probably working herself. Thanks. Guys, please go vote if you haven't yet. I will check in a second if votes have gone up. Because our next piece for Twitch Paints is gonna be King Arthur themed. You guys voted that. And next thing I want to know from you is the style that it's gonna be painted in. And as options so far we have high fantasy, which means like polished and very magical kind of style, or we have what's it called? Low fantasy, which means there are magic elements, but it's kept more realistically from the apparel the people are wearing, like not a shiny white robe, but maybe a brown robe with some holes in it. And then we have also the gritty realistic option, which basically means there is no magic, but everything is super realistic, super like dark and dirty, grimy, you know. Just vote what of the three options you would prefer, and yeah, we'll see which style the picture will be in the end. I will demand man. Fan Rider, hey, how are you? 1 second, I will just do the other eye. Alright. Zooming in. I see something right away that I want to change. You know, OBS sometimes really helps you painting. Thanks, Nola. Thank you. So to get Amy's hair right, that will be a challenge. She has very, very bright hair. Does someone here know if it's natural because it looks natural? Thank you, Nola. That's so cute. Yeah, but if you just copy 100%, it takes forever, first of all, and in the end you could have just taken a print of your picture. Thank you. That's great to hear, FemRider. I think so too. I love to paint along with certain artists here when I'm not streaming myself. So I just try to make out now where the hair has like a golden glow. Because for that I can take this color, which is yellow ochre. Yeah, Razor, you can't really keep that from happening. It's just how it is. I mean, a piece from Coco always looks like a piece from Coco, and or Carson, you can tell a Carson piece by just looking at it. Same with music, like as long as you don't cover stuff, even then, you probably can hear who's playing it. You only found out now, Brian? Did you see in the internet or did you meet one in real life? And hello, Oina Mouse. How are you? And that's very ironic, right, FemRaider? Did you know there are also people, I think that conspiracy theory belongs in the same kind of really nice casket. There are people who believe the moon isn't real, but a projection that is thrown into the sky by gigantic lights, like from the earth. It's not real, it's just a projection. It's so hilarious. A growing movement, now that worries me as well. You had an argument in YouTube comments. I'm sorry. What did you expect? You haven't heard that one. There is a fantastic... I really have to share with you guys because it's so glorious what people come up with. I think it was that. Those guys on that internet website hold together all the glorious conspiracy theories out there. All of them. Like reptile people, Kennedy murders, all that. Like everything. They don't make a distinction between what could be true, what is complete rubbish, and the things in between. They just gather everything. And in there are such hilarious conspiracy theories. Thank you so much, Oinamus. How can I pronounce you? Don't want to be disrespectful, just tell me. Oh. Did I do the wrong thing? Yeah, it's the wrong thing. What was it? It's not whale.org, maybe net. I think it was whale.net, but the site doesn't exist anymore. That's weird. I'll let you know if I find out how it was called. Whales are real. No, whales are very important, and I still think it's not a bad website I linked, just not what I was looking for. Thank you so much for the follow, Oina Mouse. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that. Us reptile people, I'm not a reptile. It is intriguing, I have to give you that. You could make a very awesome story out of that. Where's Hellbent? Yes, I do. If you're interested in a peace of mind, please contact me through Whispers and we will haggle stuff out. Now that I remember, I should really write an article on the blog about commissions, because I find it stupid for the panels below Twitch, but I can definitely make a tiny website out of that. I didn't hear that. BSW, that's a new one to me. I really enjoyed the reptile people one. Or the ones where they where they say that people are switched out. Do you know that one? And like whenever a star is shown on TV, like my boyfriend finds it like utterly ridiculous as well. Whenever we see someone on TV or something, and he's like, "She switched out." Like as if everyone was switched out in the world because they didn't comply with, you know, the rituals they have to undergo to become famous. Yeah, right? Not only Paul McCartney, like all of them. Yeah, the scary thing about that is if you're like not vaccines only are only good like if everyone does it. It's really scary. Yeah. A polka dot dress, that's so cool. See you later, Daikish. Thank you so much for hanging. I hope you have an awesome day at school today, although you don't want to go. And that you have really nice 4 free days after that. Oh, cool, the Man, you remembered. That's so cool. That's so awesome. So fascinating. Really, really cool. Thank you so much for sharing. I never saw a clock that old. This song. Incredibly cool clock. When was that crafted again? In 14 something? Yeah, that makes sense, but it's still very, very old and fascinating. Alright guys, I will be right back. I hope you can keep each other good company. I will hurry, but I really need to take a small break. Just, if you haven't yet, go to my blog and quickly choose one of the options there in the poll. That would be amazing. Shoddy Fox, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. If you have any questions for me, just ask. I will go through chat once I'm back. Thank you for being here, Jade Vala, in case you're still there. Thank you so much for hanging. I hope you have a very successful meeting. Good morning, Troop of Echoes. How are you? Ah, wrong side, sorry. I just wanted to check. "39 votes, you're awesome, guys. 39 already. We can crack the 50 today, if you like. So thanks to all of the guys who have gone to vote. It's amazing. I'm sorry, if I don't have any stickers to give away for voting, I at least need to say thank you, right? Thank you, my love. We have 3 amazing options, all can look very well. I have a favorite among them as usual, but I won't tell you which. When the vote is finished, I can tell you, but not before. Did anyone hear from Booty, by the way? I wanted to do a commission piece for her next, and I haven't seen her in days. Yeah, me too. Last thing I heard from her that was that she had a thing that needed to be treated, and I hope she's well. If any of you catch her, tell her I miss her. Amy has a lot of hair, you know. Yeah, that could be. That could be. She's from Australia, so attending a German stream is kind of for her because that's late at night in Australia. Hello, Alex. How are you today? Alex, have you seen Booty by any chance? Thank you. Thank you. How are you doing, Alex? Are you at work again? Awesome. Is she all right? No, I'm not as worried anymore. That's cool. Thanks for telling. No, she wasn't here for a while, and I was asking the guys if anyone had seen her, and now that you have seen her, I'm calm again. So, I guess she's alright, just sleeping. Into? What do you mean? Ah, cool. Does anyone still have the picture of the, how was it called? The Brillenbär? Let me just look it up because it's so perfect for Alex. Because we found the most amazing photo of a bear. Here. Like you can put a fedora on his head and like glass a monocle into his eyes, place him into a very comfy chair, and like he's already in a perfect pose. Can I ask your guys' opinion on something? It's again Twitch paints. But I hope you don't mind talking about that. It's just a like exciting project and you can do so much with it. So many possibilities. It's an awesome bear, right? We thought of you when we saw that bear, and right, that bear. Just picture him like holding a cognac glass in his hands and having a monocle. Or a cigar. So what I wanted to ask you guys about. We are doing a Twitch paints thing next about, it will have two people in there, which are Arthur and Merlin. And being in Twitch Creative, we know people who have swords, for example, who could make reference pictures for that piece and be in the picture as a result of that. So yeah, what would you guys think of that? Like to ask other creative streamers to be in the picture as a reference. I'm currently contemplating making that the next poll to see how people feel about that, but I just thought I'd collect a tiny bit of feedback first here. So yeah. Yeah, Timo has a sword, but I bet there are other creative streamers who have swords too. So we wouldn't be limited to Timo, I'm certain. I'm pretty certain that Bardic has a sword too, for example. So we could ask her, and I'm sure you guys know even more streamers. So I could of course sketch the people like a let's say random Merlin or a random Arthur from head. If we really wanted to, I guess I could also like take celebrity pictures, but I really don't want that because of, you know. I think taking other streamers would be somehow more personal and interesting. Yeah, copyright. You know, one time I had a I think it was a Blogspot blog, and I don't know why anymore, but we took a Johnny Depp picture from the from Flickr, which had the open Creative Commons license. Sadly, there exists another almost the same picture of Johnny Depp, which is heavily copyrighted. And the law firm who owns that picture wanted us to pay, I think, 800 euros for publishing a picture on a not visited blog that wasn't even theirs. And we did attribution and everything. So legally it was completely fine. It's just that we couldn't afford a lawyer. And yeah, that's why I prefer taking streamers who can give their consent, who take the references themselves and don't screw me over. Yeah, we contracted a lawyer in the end to write us a letter to make them stop, basically, and it worked. So we only paid about 150 euro for the letter from a lawyer. But still, that's 150 euro like wasted for nothing. And we obliged law in that regard. It's not like, oops, we did something wrong here. It wasn't like that. So that's, by the way, why I'm very, very careful with copyright, where you only hear Creative Commons music here. Yeah, that's a lot of money. And BSW, that was in a time where we couldn't afford it, basically. I bet you know exactly how that feels, like, from the stuff that happened to your car. Yeah, that's what I mean, BSW. But as I said, that's years back. The blog has been deleted. Hey, welcome back, Troop. Did you get some coffee? I know how you feel in the mornings. I can't use my thumb right now because it's hurt. That's why I'm a bit dorky in opening stuff right now. It's the most stupid story in, like, gets me kind of mad at what I did, but yeah, I cut myself while cutting an apple. That's the short version. The long one is that I didn't treat it and therefore fainted in the evening. Yeah, I get it, true. Like the thing is, my boyfriend disinfected it, and all day I didn't have any pain with the thumb, and then it started biting, and I kind of noticed how I go dizzy and how everything becomes black, and then I was in a dream, and then I woke up again. You are? Joshua Baroga, hey, welcome. Oh yeah, BSW, that can happen, yeah. Like you guys wouldn't even believe how mad I was with myself. I didn't beat myself. I only beat myself up. I remember, like, I dragged myself to bed because I couldn't stand up from dizziness. And I thought to myself, GG, Sienna, well done. No painting for you today. Thank you so much, Leggy. Ah, you hit the musical bone, Shoddy Fox, right? The one that makes your whole body ring? How do you guys call that? Shoddy Fox, I'm so clumsy. Amy, thank you so much for the host. Like, I'm so clumsy, I cut myself on a muffin once. Hey newborn, how are you today? And Amy, welcome to the stream. To anyone who doesn't know, Amy is the girl I'm painting right now. How are you today, Amy? It's called the funny bone. Like in Germany we call it the music bone, basically, because it makes your body ring when you hit it. Yeah, here the weather is awesome too. Amy, today is a good day to critique me, like from your side. Because I don't think I can wrap it up completely, but close to it. If you see anything you want to have changed, let me know, please. And I can assure you I take your critique seriously, and I can promise I won't cry if you critique me or anything. You can't see anything. Okay, your dog obviously. That's only one layer, apart from the charcoal below. He'll get like completely redone because I haven't even started on him. It would be so cool if teleportation existed. Definitely. They have. I think one guy was here earlier, which is amazing. He could be from your channel, but I don't know. But thank you so much. You really supported me through all of this, Amy. Really. I've done requests in the past where the person who requested this wasn't even present for even one of the streams, which is always very disappointing, really, because, you know, I'm putting a lot of effort into that, and sometimes I'd like to have feedback from them. Yeah, he asked about a request, but I'm not able to do requests at the moment because I have a few commissions to work off. Yeah, right. If teleportation existed, we could have the PaleCon in Iceland. I still think that the pretentious con in some pub in UK would be a lot funnier. Yeah, I know. Sorry, I haven't written you back. Your tan is okay. I didn't make you too dark. Sure, give the name to Razor, Alex. What kind of jewelry does she make? Like, I got to know Elven Amy once when she was here. She's fantastic. Like, very high level of crafting what she does. Tales of Harry, UK. Newborn, is your potato bag as pretty as mine? I have it here. BSW made this and sent it to me. It's very dark blue with a black lace. And it's really pretty. I only have to get the dice 3D printed and probably also galvanized, who knows? I got the prettiest. Thank you. I hope I can make you some dice. Maybe silver dice, or... Are you allergic to nickel? By any chance? Like touching it, not wearing it in your ear? Because the silver bath isn't running most of the time, and the nickel baths always are. Mine is fluffy too. Ah, Harry is a rabbit. Cool. Alex, will you stream tonight? Awesome. Cool. I'll try to visit you, Alex. Because I won't be going to my bass lesson tonight. Which is a shame. I actually can play the riff now and... yeah. Not tonight. Not tonight. Thank you so much for hanging, Demand Man, and thank you very much for showing that amazing picture of the old clock. Really fascinating. Thank you. Amy, may I ask if your hair is naturally blonde or if you dye it? I hope it's not like too intrusive. Just out of interest. That sounds like another game that's too scary for you, newborn. Oh, it is. Because I think it's very bright for natural, like in that area. But this looks very, like in the photo, not here, looks very natural. I don't know. That's why I asked. I couldn't tell. Dark ash blonde. Thing with my hair color is I don't even know what it classifies at. I always say it's like street dog brown. I had them dyed when I was a teenager and my hair didn't take it well. It fell out. Which wasn't good for my self-esteem. Your brother will certainly protect you. Alright, Amy's hair definitely needs more highlights, but I can't apply them right now because it's too wet. So that will be done in another day, like to make it more shiny here in these areas. Apart from that, I'm relatively fine. I will add in some stray hair on some areas. So doggy next. All right, see you later, Amy. Thank you so much for being here. Your natural brown is laterally medium brown. Awesome. You should never dye yourself, Razor. You should always have someone else do it. Yeah, guys, give Amy a follow. She's amazing. I know she doesn't do paintings and stuff, but she's a very genuine gaming streamer. So if you like shooters, I think she's playing Ghost Warriors 3, a shooter, and World of Warcraft at the moment. Brian, when I was a kid, my hair was so beautiful and straight, and then I apparently hit puberty, had very long hair, and then I said to my mom, cut it off, I'm sick of it. And after she had cut it off, it was like in all directions, like a clown, very much. That's when we found out that I actually have colds. I had my hair dyed. Mate streamer, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, did something happen? Like there was some next to the Bob Ross thing were other things. I never saw that before. Interesting. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me know if you have any questions at all. What kind of stream do you have, mate? That's cool. Do you have a portfolio that you would like to share here? You don't need permission, so we can look at it. Oh, thank you, Troop. It's nothing special. And that's cool, by the way. It's just as a teenager I wanted it to be like real dramatic dark brown, and it looked very well. It's only that my hair didn't take it. Let me have a look at Mate's stuff. Really cool website. Awesome gallery. I know it's hard to do. I like the fourth one of the girl on the thing with the red hair. Really cool. And the one with the guy where the girls curl around his face, that's very good as well. Hey Louis PH, hey, how are you? It's supposed to be Amy, I hope you recognize her. Oh, please go there and leave your vote. To those who don't know, Twitch Paints is a tiny project we made up where you guys decide what I paint. I won't make any decisions apart from doing the painting in the end. You do all the rest. Dude, don't worry. That's really not that important. Thanks, dude, Louis. If any of you guys have any questions, don't hesitate. I'm glad if you give me something to talk about. "43 votes, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much." By the way, if you hear stupid music or screaming or a lot of laughs outside, it's Father's Day today, and people are getting drunk and having fun outside and doing stuff like that. Isla OG, thank you so much for the follow. Hey, how are you? I've been working like 16 to 20 hours on this. I think 3 more hours for the sketch, but I didn't do that on stream. Alright. Alright, I'm far more satisfied with the hair now. It's cool that you don't hear it. Alright, let's have a close look at the doggy. Thank you, BSW. I'm glad you like her. Her name was Kimi. Yeah, I can tell you how I did it. I have this very, here, broken brush. You can see that. And I just picked a very thick oil color with that, and yeah, that imitates fur rather well. That reminds me, I wanted to put some more white in here. Okay. Yeah, it's totally messy, but sometimes you need messy brushes. This one is fantastic for detail, by the way. This one doesn't like this one. It's an oil color brush, and it costs some money. Like this one was definitely cheaper, but this one went broken right away. Very disappointing. Hey Marcus, how are you? Yeah. Thank you so much for the follow, Marcus. Thank you so much also for the compliment. If you want to know anything, just ask. Alright, you're the best, Alex. It's magic. Probably. No. No, it doesn't. Marcus, I have a very simple... Oh, Brian answered that for me. It's from a reference. The girl I'm painting is Amy Zinn, another streamer. She plays games though. And like in the reference I'm using, she looks away from the camera. And it looks very sweet in a photo, but in a painting it's just better if the picture addresses you personally, if that makes sense to you. And as for her pets, I just painted them as they are. You want the eyes to look away. Okay, that's too late now. So, Razor and Brian, should we have the next question, the next poll question on whether to use creative streamers as reference pictures if they are like into it? Oh, let me check. I never got that. It says to me that I have really good connection actually. Eraser always has a lot of delay because of his subhuman internet connection, so I don't know. Oh wow, I didn't know. What inspired me? Do we have a command for that clip? We probably have. No, we haven't. In that case, I'm sorry. We did a goth stream and I thought, what's the most goth thing you could paint? And I came up with this Vanitas piece. It's not done yet. I want to finish it, but I had all kinds of difficulties with the lighting because when I did the sketches, I didn't take lighting seriously because this was just for fun. And then I thought it's actually kind of nice picture and I wanted to finish it, but it's been like that for a long time now. We could do another goth stream if you guys liked after the Amazon one is finished before I get into the new commission and work some more on that. How does that sound to you? All right. So glad the brush didn't hit the cat. Let me just read the other question that I somehow didn't read. Ah, okay. Do I also do dark paints? Yeah, I do. Not much on stream though. I want to create a very chill stream here. And like confronting people with spiders and skulls is usually not the best idea. A lot of spiders are quite chill, it's just not the associations they make come to your mind, right? Like, I'm pretty sure Brian would unmod if I would paint more than one spider a year. Just kidding. So yeah, let's say, what's it today? Thursday, right? Saturday goth stream? How does that sound? Like, the Saturday isn't busy anyways in my stream, so because so many amazing artists are streaming on Saturday, so we can do that without like disturbing the peace too much. Alright, awesome. Do I have to wear makeup again? Yeah, it was just so much over the top makeup. That was the problem, that my eyes were falling closed because it was so heavy. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Definitely. I have to take it to a friend, the top. She has actually a sewing machine. I don't have one that works. And I don't want to do it by hand. That would not do it justice. So it's a bit slimmer around the tummy. Welcome back, Coco. Weren't you able to sleep? Thanks, Marcus, but believe it or not, I'm wearing makeup right now, and you would say other things if I weren't wearing this. You couldn't sleep. Oh, I would like to have a sandwich right now. Thing is, I totally forgot that because I was unwell yesterday, I completely forgot that today no stores are open. And we basically have nothing in our fridge. What? I don't know what a bank holiday is, but yeah, it's a holiday in Germany. No one is open apart from stores with special licenses that are always located only in the city, and I live very rural, so I guess I'll drive to a pizza place later. Which is cool, I didn't have pizza in ages. Oh, Coco. Okay. That could happen to anyone. What, 25 years old? I don't know. No, Coco, actually the same thing happened to my boyfriend with me. That's, however, a bit unfair because that was late at night and I was tired. The lighting was also subhuman. Hey Dutch Gamer! How are you today? Marcus is from Portugal. Yeah, glad to meet you too. I'm not 25 by the way, I'm 29. No. I'm 28. I'm 28. That's the real age. I actually have video lights here. They are amazing, but they make the camera flicker. Really cool to make photos though. Hey Venisteriapsis, how are you? Hey Benny, dig out your corset. We're having a goth stream on Saturday to work on the Vanitas piece again. Thank you so much, Dutch Gamer. Yeah, you guys can profit so much from each other. He has such a broad understanding of art history, and I hear he enjoys your streams too, like a lot. Furious Debbie, hey, how are you? Thank you. Yeah, Alex is fantastic. Oh, you're German. Awesome. How's your English? If you don't understand something, just type the question in German and I can answer for you. Marcus, the secret behind the stuff is that I work in a lot of layers, so I can give more attention to detail, if that makes sense. Awesome, awesome, Furious. Yeah, I did. Before you came, I was working on her hair. Le Momo. I did. I hope that was okay. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much, Furious. I've always been drawing like since kindergarten, and picked up the brushes when I was about 24, I think. In 2011 I started painting. Before I had only drawn. Yeah, and very few things are as radiant as your hair. Uh, could be, but keep in mind, Coco, that I have drawn all my life. And I was actually already doing commissions before I picked up the brush. I just only did them in charcoal and graphite. Curious. There's nothing that will help you as much as practicing. That's just the truth. It takes, for most, like I would say for almost everyone except Coco, it takes a long time to become good at drawing. Thank you so much, Nola. Thank you. That's the thing, Banisteriopsis. Like, knowledge and skill are like, you can't acquire them for money. You can only acquire teachers for money, but they won't like infuse you with their knowledge. You still have to learn it. Is Bunny a prodigy? 8-ball, please. Oh, I would go with a yes or no question. He's not good at like, what is the sense of life questions, or am I pretty? Yeah, am I pretty? You could ask that. Right now, I'm not, Benny. I would like to, but since I cut my thumb so badly, I can't put it around the base neck at the moment. I need to wait till it's all healed up again, so it doesn't rip open. See? It has a cooldown. Ask him again in like a few seconds. Marcus, that's a tough question because I'm usually when I paint and the webcam is not running, I'm rather an energetic, solemn, and then I get into the zone, you know, the zone, which is there is no place like the zone, but the webcam prevents me from that. So here on stream, I'm usually happy while painting, but I won't get into that. No, it has a cooldown, don't worry. You don't need to pressure me. I go on my own, don't worry. Yeah, Benny, you should stay with that. Definitely. Welcome back, Hellbent. Yeah, all's well. How are you? I'll try to, Marcus. Thank you so much. Yes, it is. It's a standard... No, it's not. I'm so stupid. It's a canvas paper. Here, take a look at it. Almost the same, only very flat. In German, it's Profi-Ölmalblock. Aww, I would like to have cheesecake flavored yogurt. I'm quite hungry. We don't have a lot at home anymore because I forgot it was a holiday here. Nah, you didn't make me hungry. I'm hungry like before that too. What? I don't get that reference because I really don't look like Kate Blanchett. Remember, I paint faces every day. There's no resemblance. There's actually a German band whose singer looks a bit like me, but apart from that, Alright, I just bring down the midtone now. And then we will rate someone. No, I don't look like that dude. Okay, let's see. Like, I know someone whose word is really low. Damn. Thank you, Albent. Yeah, he's really having a hard day today. Damn, he says yes. Okay. Then in that case, I won't say anything. And you know that's not true, Benny. Oh, how do you write her? How's her real pronunciation? Franchise Juan, welcome to the stream. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. I'm not sure if Alex consented though. Yeah. Oh guys, one last time today. Please go to my blog, palesienna.blogspot.de. Okay, in that case, de, and take a second to vote on the next Twitch Paints piece, or rather the style of it. The options are high fantasy, low fantasy, and gritty realistic. If you're not certain what it means, just ask. We have a few people here who can explain it, me hopefully included. So, a poll will be closed after today, definitely, so last chance if you haven't yet and want to take part in this. We already know what the next question will be, so stay tuned. 44 votes, nice. Okay. Marcus, it's Amy Zinn, a amazing girl streamer. She plays World of Warcraft and Ghost Hunters 3 currently, or was it Ghost Warriors 3? I don't remember anymore, but she's very awesome. Hey, Bill Mama! I doubt you can marry her, she has a boyfriend. So cool. Nice piece, nice piece. I really dig the green and violet in there, as subtle as it is. Really cool. How did you do that? Looks like marmorized. Did you use acrylics, Bill Mama? Ghost Warriors. Okay, thank you, Hellbent. Yeah, she really exists. Acrylics, cool. Nah, I don't know if the effort is like justified. Poor troop, I hope they are settled now. I know some people get really upset if the internet isn't working. I was too when I played LOL, because that's like the most infuriating thing ever. You're in lane and then the internet disconnects and you think, oh god, I'm just leaving all my team alone. That's cool, that's cool. I bet your girlfriend likes that. Knatze Fiddler. Once, when we lived in a very tiny apartment in a very tiny city with very tiny-minded neighbors, I don't know how, the TV went off. We didn't notice we don't have a TV. And like within seconds, apparently, they knocked on our door just to ask in panic if we would still have TV, because theirs went out and they couldn't help themselves. Awesome. No, I'm not married. I do have a boyfriend though. I'm not exactly the person who marries, to explain. Or the one time when all the electricity went out and we stood on our windows randomly and saw people coming out of their houses and staring into the sky, like to plead God directly to make the electricity come again. And it's so hilarious. Yeah, that's. I know they probably weren't even thinking that, but it looked like they thought it. Areza, the village I live in is in a valley, and it's a 1,000 people village, so rather tiny. When there is also a river going through there, so we very, very often have mist here in the evenings. And whenever there's mist, this whole village looks like out of a horror game. Like, I kid you not. It's like computer graphics here. It's insane. It's too bad you can't photograph that with any camera I have here, because it's really unbelievably video game-esque, if ever, like. Benny, first of all, I'm not the person to do that. Second of all, I can't write. Like, okay, I can form proper sentences, but I can't tell stories well that are longer than 1 minute. It's like when I write, I'm out of breath after like 3 sentences, and yeah. I'm still not the person to tell a story like that. Bill Mama, the thing is just... Oh, you're called Bilma now. Thing is, some people are intensely sensitive about that topic, which means you can't say anything right. Like, if you talk about that topic, you are destined to fail. Whatever you say, it's always wrong. And no matter how respectful you go about the whole situation, so many of us choose not to speak about it. Like, it's even worse if someone actually fought in the war and was like Like most people that fought in the war and are still alive today, they were like 20 at the time or even younger when they were pulled into the army. I mean, remember how you were when you were 18. You were absolutely not responsible for anything you did because all you had was stupid ideas in your head. It's so difficult, you know? And still they did crimes that are intense, and it's a very difficult topic here. Also, many Germans are annoyed by the topic because we have it, if we are not affiliated with that, we still have it like every year of school in history. We basically don't learn anything else. And yeah. You're not stupid. When did I call you stupid? I would never do that. Ah, that's why. Okay, yeah. Oh, I just saw. I need to stop because I still have to drive my boyfriend to a lesson. That's cool, Marcus. I don't know, Bilma. Like, if a politician does anything wrong here, you can be certain that someone like, we call it the Nazi Keule, the Nazi club, to get him out of there. Like, even if he didn't do anything wrong, if people want him gone, they will pull out the Nazi club and beat him with it. Because you can always find something that's against your favor. And yeah, that's... Oh, poor Benny. Oh yeah, that was difficult, franchise Juan. Thank you so much for being here, by the way. Thank you for your follow, in case you didn't hear that. Tholex, hey, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Alright, so guys, who's streaming? You can make suggestions if you like. Alright. Sketch Request is streaming. We haven't hosted her in ages, so that makes sense. Is she doing a painting stream or IRL? Because I really want to prefer painting streams. Ah, okay. Yeah, today was awesome, guys. I really missed you yesterday when I did that thing to my thumb. Looking very much forward to Saturday when we do the goth stream. Yeah, let's do Sarah Giardina. She's amazing. It's only that I probably write her name wrong if I don't copy it. Okay. So, okay. Where's my chat? I'll try, Brian, I'll try. Thank you so much, Rolo. Hey, I didn't even know you were there. So cool. Thank you so much. So let's take it over to Sarah. She's amazing, very friendly. Thank you so much for the follow, Knatze Fiddler. Okay. Let's host Sarah. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a chill, in case you have a holiday or prolonged weekend, and hope to see you on Saturday or Sunday. I mean, I will be there on Saturday and Sunday, maybe, you know. Thank you so much, Jolly Fox and BSW and Brian and Knatze Fiddler. See you around. Thank you so much for being here.